Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a flower pot house that has a very nice survival themed interior. If you enjoy this video, all I ask is that you please hit that like button, as it really does help me out quite a bit. And if you did enjoy the build, please share it with a friend. Maybe they'd like to make it as well, who knows? But without any further ado, let's get started. So to make the poppy house, you really do only need about a 7 by 7 block area. 7 blocks left to right, 7 blocks front to back. You also only need these materials that I have in my hotbar and inventory right now. Please pause the video if you have to. Make sure that you've got every single one of these, and once you do have them, we may begin. So once you do have all of these things, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, if you have made this grid in your world, which sometimes helps if you do want to better plan out your build, you want to start on the front right hand corner of the grid, then move inwards by 1, and this is where I'm going to be starting. So begin with 5 terracotta coming up from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend that 5th terracotta left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect that down to the ground, but also extend that 5th block backwards, also by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend that block downwards, but also extend it across the build by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, extend that block down to the ground, connect it to the front of the build like this. I want you to fill in the right side of the pot in using terracotta. But not only the right side, I also want you to fill in the back of the pot using terracotta also. Like this. Now the left side is a little bit different because we're going to have a window on the left side. So I want you to connect the bottom of the pot together to front to back like this using a row of terracotta on the left side of the pot. Then take the 2 middle blocks and place 2 rows of glass pane on top of these 2 center blocks. So that will be like 1 and then 2. Place terracotta all the way around the glass like this, filling in the side. And then you can feature the window by placing some oak wood slabs below the window and perhaps some wooden trapdoors in front of either the top of the glass or just above it like that. This only leaves the front of the house. So first of all, we're going to place the entrance. The entrance is situated just left of the front right hand side of the pot, which I'm going to place an oak door for. The window is similarly placed by placing a terracotta coming from the bottom front left side of the pot. We want to place one coming inwards, and then a glass on top, like this. Then place terracotta everywhere else inside of the pot. So just fill it all in basically. We are then going to place an oak wood slab below the window, a wooden trapdoor above the window like this, and then you have 2 different kinds of windows. If you want to make them the same, you can make them the same. I kind of like having a little bit different myself, but that is just me. We are going to highlight the entrance by placing oak fence left of the entrance and right of it, with a row of oak slabs directly above the entrance connected together left and right on top of the oak fence. Come up above into the top of the pot, and I want you to place a row of brown terracotta that is going to act as a roof in the top of the pot. So this is 1 row downwards. It doesn't want to be right on top of the pot. It wants to be 1 row inwards, sunk in, like soil would be. Okay, next we're going to take the back right corner of the pot, or more accurately, the brown terracotta. And from here, we want to move down 1, left 1. This is the location of the flower itself. The flower wants to begin by placing 5 lime concrete coming up from this location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I then want you to place a green concrete with a lime concrete next to it, like this. We don't have the necessary flower materials yet, so we're going to do like the stem and the roots and all that fun stuff, so, and the leaves. And what I want you to do is I want you to place a green concrete coming outwards diagonally of all of the 4 corner bases of the stem. So right at the bottom, green concrete coming outwards diagonally in every direction. I then want you to take the front right concrete, and I want you to place an additional green concrete coming up and in front of, to the right of the initial green concrete. This one here to the left, we're going to add another green concrete here in the corner, a lime on top, and then a green in front. We're going to take the back left green concrete, and we're going to place a lime concrete on top of the pot up and back diagonally from it, and a green concrete to the left. And to finish this off, we're going to place a lime concrete on the back right corner of the pot, like this. So that is what you want to do. I'm trying to get a good view of this for all of the, like the roots, the leaves, whatever you want to call it, the lower part of the flower. Okay, next part of the flower, all we need, red concrete, black concrete. Easy as that. And I'm going to come all the way up to the lime concrete next to this green, and going left of this lime concrete, I want you to place a red concrete. And then place one on top. Go left one, up one, right one, up one, right by 2, 1, 2, up one, right one, down one, right one, down one, left one, down one, connect left. Fill in the center of the shape using black concrete, and there you have your poppy. Now that's a pixel art poppy, that isn't a 3D one. So I want to show you guys this before we make the next part. You guys ever taken a quick look at like a poppy in a flower pot? It's a little bit weird, right? It's almost 3D, but kinda not. And the way that you achieve this effect is as follows. We're going to take the right black concrete that we placed for the poppy, that's equal to the stem, and we're going to extend it towards us, and place red concrete below, above, and outwards from the poppy. So now, if you were to take a look at the poppy that we have made, and the poppy that exists down below, you can see it's a very similar thing, right? It's very, very similar. We're going to do the same on the back. We want to take this same black concrete, extend it back by 1, then the red concrete below, above, outwards. And it gives you that same sort of effect. Very strange, right? But hey, that's how I've managed to achieve it. And I think that it does look very, very similar to the actual flower itself. And this is what your flower pot poppy house should look like once it's been 100% fully completed. Now, the only thing that I didn't show you how to make is the inside of this. And the reason for that is it's so small that I really didn't feel as though that I should do it, and I thought that it also should be a little bit personal. But if you would like some ideas, then, you know, just take a pause, take a screenshot, whatever you want to do, pause the video as I'm just showing you around the inside. It's very, very small interior. The only cool thing that I would recommend, by the way, is I would dig out the center of the ceiling and replace it with slabs rather than brown concrete. The effect that you will gain is, I mean, if you have a look up top, you've lost a few brown concretes, or brown terracottas as it were, but it's not really a big deal, and you gain a sort of like a cool ceiling and a bit more of a higher ceiling. But hey, that's up to you. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. And if you did make it, share it with a friend. Honestly, maybe they'd love to make it as well. I don't know. Also, if you do want to keep up to date with the channel, I'd highly suggest subscribing, that's also very important, and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button, equally important. If you would like to see more of my builds, which we've got a bit of a variety around us, got some weird stuff, check all of that out in the card system description below. I'm not going to show you too much detail right now. Card system description below, let's have some mystery. And last but not least, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate every single one of you. My subscribers, my non-subscribers, people that just kind of click the videos and have a look at what I've made and then go away. I appreciate all of you so much. thank you so much for watching. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Goodbye!